I just think
down. Like we gave up way too early in that game, and that's not the team that we that's not us. Like we don't lay down. Our coach has always told us it doesn't matter what the score is, no matter what the time is, don't lay down, and that's exactly what we did tonight, and that's why they got 100 points.
what Keyshawn said, we didn't have any grit tonight. We have a sense of pride when it comes to defense and guarding people, and scoring 100 points is not something that's acceptable, and that's something that we got to fix soon, quickly.
Well, I didn't really play that game, but as a team, we were just trying to like focus in on their key players. We knew what Rollins was going to come in and try to do, Milner, but we just didn't execute our plan. Like I said, we laid down way too early in that game, and we didn't defend like we're capable of defending.
I think that they're one of the top teams in the MAC. That's something that we know. That's something that we knew coming in. They're one of the best scoring teams in the MAC. They have 5 guys that could play, pro guys, and we just didn't come in and do what we said we were going to do, which is key in on those guys. Stay together as a unit, and that's the only way we could beat people. I think is as a unit. If one guy falters, then the whole team falters, and I think that's what happened tonight. Oh, sure. I think that it's big to get this win against Ball State, mainly because we have 8 games left on the year, and I think this could start a good win streak. If we go to Ball State, a game that is a known rivalry game between NIU and them, I think that we got to key in on defense. 100 points is not acceptable once again, and from there, I think we could figure it out.
Like he said, it's just going to come down to grit and us playing defense. This is going to be a big win for us. It's still 8 games left. It's a lot of season, but we just can't give in to what's going on. We just have to play hard and stay together.
Disappointing performance throughout. We didn't come in with the toughness and the mindset that you have to be in to beat a tough Toledo team. Obviously, they're the cream of the crop in the league. They showed it throughout the course of the season, and obviously throughout the course of our 2 games, they pretty much handled us in 80 minutes. So, we got to go back. We got to look at the film. We'll figure out what we need to do. But disappointing in just our effort to compete at a level that it takes to beat a Toledo. So, anytime you give up 100 points, that's concerning for me. But that team is a really good team. I think they're obviously the best team in the league. But we got to look within ourselves to figure out what we need to do different, so we can give ourselves an opportunity to compete in a game like this. Well, you gotta try to limit their good looks from 2 and 3. Schumer puts you in a lot of difficult situations because he can play inside out. He can float to the perimeter, especially when you're used to, as a 5-man, playing low post, no more than 15 feet out. He could get behind the 3-point line and then consistently make them. But Milner, I think, is their heart and soul with his physicality, his ability to dictate on both sides of the floor. He can rebound, he can push, and then he can play inside out as well as their 5-man. So, and then you got to go, obviously, Rollins, who's just uber talented and has the ability to play at the next level. So they're a very, very difficult team. They're well coached. They know what they want to get out of every possession, and they rarely make mistakes. And when they do, you have to punish them. And we didn't do a good job. We did for the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and then it got away from us. I'm sorry, say that again. Well, Milner got loose, and then Schumer got loose. They made some threes that put us in a difficult situation. Whereas now, I got to make a coaching decision: do I play my 5-man who can't guard on the perimeter? And so we had to go small and make some adjustments. That kind of quieted the tide just enough, but it took us out of rhythm offensively. So when you play against teams like this, you got to control the 3-point line. I think we were down 18, and they had 18 from the line. It was 6 for whatever they were, 14, and that was the difference in the first half. I got to reserve that answer until I watch the film. Um, you know, as I say all the time, the price of admission is to play hard. So I think guys had individual success in times, but it wasn't enough to keep us in the game. So I'll hold that. I'll answer that question after I watch film. I'm not even there yet, to be honest. I'm still processing what just happened to us. But any game we enter in, I'm looking for competitive fire, execution. So it won't be any different from Toledo to Ball State to Eastern Michigan. We expect to go out and compete. So I would say that'll be the primary thing I'll be looking for. Thank you, guys.